We're talking Thursday, August the 31st. I've got a little bit of MLB for you, got a free pick in college football, and I got it all right here on the Ben Burns Report. Welcome to the show, everyone. I'm your host, Allie Burns. Ben regrets he can't be here with us today. He's driving monster trucks in Marrakesh. However, he does send his warmest regards and his best two free picks of the day. We're going to get you guys rolling with some MLB, but before we do, jam on that like button, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications. Keep all of our free content coming your way. We're going to kick it off with the Marlins and the Nationals. Now, this is a little bit of a lopsided series, right? Marlins are up in the series 7-2, but they haven't been looking so hot lately. They've actually dropped four of their last five. They're currently playing the Rays right now in Miami. They're going to be flying to Washington after tonight's game on Wednesday. The Nationals played earlier today. They lost 7-0 in Toronto. They're flying back to Washington. Now, here's a little kicker on this game, though. Now, Washington has lost 3 of their last 5, but they look a lot better than Miami's been looking. Miami's been at home this whole time. Washington's been on the road, so they're coming home. I think they've got a little bit of revenge in them for how much Miami's been beating up on them so far this year. Now, these two pitchers, Marlins are starting Braxton Garrett. Washington is starting Adon. Not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Let me just throw that out there. He's regularly a closer, but so I'm not super familiar with him, but I've got his numbers here in front of me, and that's what I like. So these two pitchers met August the 25th, so not very long ago, a couple days back, right? And when they met, Washington won the game 7-2. Matter of fact, I'm checking out Adon's stats. He has not lost in his last 4 starts. He hasn't lost a game. And every time in the first 5 innings, the Washington Nationals are ahead. We've got Braxton Garrett on the other side. He's coming off back-to-back losses, and he's a decent pitcher. I'm not hating on Braxton Garrett, but he's not really in his groove right now. I do kind of expect him to come back, but I think Adon's got some real confidence here. I'm going to take a flyer on this one. We're going to roll with the Nationals plus a half of a run in the first 5 innings at a minus 108. I don't hate the plus 130 if you just want to go money line. Last time when they pitched the 7-2 victory from the Nationals, at the half it was 1-0 Nationals, so they were ahead there. Versus Philly, they were up 7-6, versus Oakland up 4-2, and at Cincinnati 5-0. So this guy just has not been trailing in the first 5. I'm going to keep rolling with his trend. We're going to take the Nationals plus that half a run in the first 5 innings. Now, before we get going into that college football pick, let me remind you guys we got a little promo. Ben Burns is 88% with his 5% plays, right? Now, handicappers, when they're ranking how much they like one of their premium picks, those are the ones they sell you. You know, you might see like a 2% or a 3% play. Those 5% plays are like the max bet plays, and he's got another one going on Thursday night. He's been 88% at these, so head over to WagerTalk.com and snag that premium Thursday night play. So for your college football matchup, we're looking at UCF and Kent State. This we feel like is another lopsided match on this Thursday night football. It's the first game of week 1 college board, and it's a mismatch. Now, we're not interested in laying 35 points, and we're not even interested in taking 35 points. So we're going to go with a total on this one. I know, shocker, put your surprise face on. So Ben and I do have a good read on that total. Now, they're favored by roughly 5 touchdowns, UCF is. I think it's for a good reason. They're a solid team, and Kent State struggles on the offensive side of the ball. And the Knights are going to obviously put up a big number. However, like I said, that Kent State offense is really inexperienced, so we aren't even sure if they're going to be able to score. And UCF held the first 6 opponents to 20 or less last season. With a tougher schedule this season, the Knights are going to look to pad their defensive stats with a dominant effort. So UCF, we think they score a bunch, but we don't think it's going to be enough to get over that number. So we're going under 56 when UCF Knights play Kent State on Thursday night football. It's here. Week 1 is here. I think week 0 is silly. Just call it week 1 already. All right, guys, we'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget, drop any comments into the box. You have any questions you'd like us to answer, any comments you want us to know about, feel free. We love to answer your questions. We'll see you guys tomorrow right here on the Ben Burns Report.